Hello, dear engineers and technocrats. In today's session, we will discuss dimensions of product quality as well as dimensions of service quality. You know, quality is a competitive opportunity. An increase in quality improves profitability of any firm by increasing productivity, improving responsiveness, and reducing cost. Now you know, in order to improve anything, first we have to measure it. And you know that we measure dimensions. So in line with this measurement, David Garvin broke down the product quality into 8 dimensions. These are important dimensions which we need to measure, analyze, and improve in order to improve the product quality. First dimension is performance. Here, performance refers to a product's primary operating characteristics. For example, for a car, performance would include attributes like acceleration, torque, speed, mileage, and comfort. Now you take example of your mobile phone set. Here the performance means voice clarity, battery life, and the ability of your handset to receive distant signals. Second dimension of product quality is features. Now, features are those characteristics of product, or you can say service, that supplement their basic performance characteristics. Examples include, like in your phone, you have a flashlight or a camera. So these are the features of the product. Primary performance dimensions related to performance for a mobile handset are voice clarity, battery life, and ability to receive distant signals. But as far as features are considered, you can say if a mobile phone have a very good camera or flashlight, then these are considered to be features under the dimension of features. You take the case of a cloth or your shirt, then what would be the features in that? So you know what is performance, what do we mean by performance dimension of a cloth. But when we say about the features of the cloth, you can say variation in fabric or color of the cloth would be considered under the dimension of features, or you can say feature part of the product dimensions. Third important dimension of product quality is reliability, and fourth one is durability. Now, reliability is the probability that a product will perform its intended function without failure under specific conditions for a specific period of time. If a product performs well at the time of buying it, we would consider the product to have good quality. Now, if over a period of time, the parts of the product wear out before we expect them, then its functionality deteriorates and we say that product is unreliable. If the same product performs well during its lifetime without failure, we call it a reliable product. Now, a very closely linked term to reliability is durability. Here, you can define durability as the amount of use one gets from a product before it deteriorates. So, how long the product would perform its intended function, that you can measure by durability. And reliability at any given point of time, or you can say probability, it is the probability basically, whereas durability is not a probability, it is a amount of use, use one gets from the product. The fifth dimension of product quality is conformance. Now you know that all products and service demanded by customers involve some sort of specifications. These specifications are normally expressed as a target. You have a target value with some lower limit and upper specification limit. Now, conformance is the degree to which product dimension or service characteristics meets target. We will call a product as a quality product if it has dimension closer to the target and exhibits much less variation from the target. The sixth dimension of product quality is serviceability. It is related to the maintenance and repair of the product. Maintenance enables to detect and prevent failures as they would occur and hence increases system availability. Now, serviceability means ease of maintenance, how easily you can perform maintenance actions. Ease of inspection would enable you to identify defects and other flaws as and when they would occur in the product. Ease of maintenance or ease of replacement specifically reduces downtime and hence improves product availability. The seventh dimension of quality, or particularly for product quality, is aesthetics, and last one is perceived quality. Now, what do you mean by aesthetics? Aesthetics means how a product looks, feels, sounds, tastes, or smells. Clearly, this dimension of quality is a matter of personal judgment. So, lot of subjectivity is involved, and it is a reflection of individuals' preference. So, it will vary from person to this dimension, particularly would vary from person to person. Now, reputation of a company or its product is primary stuff of perceived quality. It becomes important when very similar products are offered to the customer. Then which product customer would choose depend upon the who is the manufacturer or what is the reputation of the company which has produced it. So these are 8 important dimensions of a product quality. These are performance, features, reliability, durability, conformance, serviceability, aesthetics, and perceived quality. Performance we measure that what basic functions that product can perform. Features are the additional functions which a product can offer when customer would like to use in future. Reliability we have discussed in length. It is basically probability that a product would perform its intended function, and durability is the how long it will perform its intended function. Conformance is a degree of closeness between target and what product offers. Serviceability you can measure in terms of maintainability or availability. If ease of inspection, ease of replacement of wear out parts would improve your serviceability of a product. Aesthetics and perceived quality is dependent on the reputation of the company, whereas aesthetic dimension of the quality uh, would vary from person to person. Now, if we talk about service product, now service is any type of service has some unique aspects, and it is little apart from manufacturing. Service is often created and delivered at the same time. In manufacturing, we produce a product, then it takes a long time to reach to customer, and even customer uses that product for a long period of time. But services are created and delivered at the same time, and the feedback of the service comes very soon. Like I take a class, within an hour, I can take feedback how I taught in the class. So when services are created and delivered at the same time, what do you mean by this? This means that the option to inspect quality is very limited. Another important aspect or unique aspect of service as compared to manufacturing is that service inherently includes a human element. Whatever service you take, you will be in direct contact with the human. You use a mobile phone if it is made by Samsung. Now, no person from the Samsung would be near to you when you use mobile. But if you consider services, obviously you will find a person very near to you from the service providers. So there are five important dimensions of service quality. These are the tangibles, which means appearance of the physical environment, equipment, personnel, and communication materials need to look clean and efficient. Second is responsiveness, means services are to be provided in prompt manner without any waiting time. Services should be reliable. Here, reliability means ability to perform the promised service dependably and accurately. The fourth dimension of service quality is assurance, which means the knowledge and courtesy of the staff and their ability to convey trust and confidence. So this is very, very important dimension of service quality. And last dimension is empathy, which means a provision of personalized service and a caring attitude. In case of electric fitting or some job of, you can say, barber, or you can have a job related to fitter or cobbler, then workmanship would be included in this empathy dimension of service. So these are the five important dimensions which we discussed. First one is the tangibles: responsiveness, reliability, assurance, and empathy. Thank you all for patience hearing.